I say? All right, hello. Um, Making a video because I just I was frustrated. I'm asking myself like, why am I frustrated? And I can think of a few reasons, but then I began to externalize them and be like, okay, well, it's this thing that's outside my control, and it's like, okay, well, that thing that's outside your control, like, won't it fix itself if you just have faith that you know you can fix it, or that you control how you're perceiving your life around you? And I'm just like struggling with it. So I lay down and I'm like, all right, what I really need to do is just allow whatever negative thought to come to my head so that I can change it from being a negative thought or a disbelief into a more accepting belief, or changing it, transmuting it to a less than preferred experience. The thing about a less than preferred experience is that it still accepts the experience as it is. Totally, like in totality, it's like, yeah, that's fine. Like it's not what I wanted, but it happened like that. And the reason it happened like that, I'm not really sure, but well, no, I am sure it happened because it was supposed to happen like that. And it's supposed to give me something. Well, no, it's just an experience. But what I take away from the experience is the point of having that experience in the first place. As as humans, like we really, well, I mean, we've just been conditioned throughout our lives to view things in duality, right? Like even polarity, you could use the same word, I believe, as the same word. So you have like positive and negative. You have within and without, and you have them versus us, the in group versus the out group. Um, if you will, Republican or liberal, or conservative and Democrat, or whatever one is supposed to be correct. It doesn't really matter. Um, we're just we've always been reinforced to like take this dual route. And where does that put us? It puts us in this, well, if it agrees with me, then it's because of me. But if it doesn't agree with me, then it's because of some external source, some overtly negative thing. Rather than, well, that thing just happened and it has no meaning until you give it meaning. But the meaning we assign to it comes from the beliefs that we have. And where do we get the beliefs that we have? All the different experiences and lenses that we've been provided by other people throughout our lives. So, I mean, what this fails to acknowledge is the middle ground. That there is always a point between positive and negative. There is a balance. There's a balance point, and the balance point is acceptance without judgment. You can't have this judgment of this event was not meant for me. Because as soon as you employ that line of thinking, then, oh, well, I mean, if it wasn't meant for you, then it wasn't within your power to react to, right? But that's just not true. You need to accept it for what it is. Whether it's a small, less than preferred experience, or a big one. It doesn't really matter. It's just you can handle it. Nothing in your life will be something you can't handle. It may appear that way, but as soon as you accept that this experience, this less than preferred experience, was meant for you, it's quite liberating. Because now all you have to do, and this is all you have to do all the time, but it's more clear in this context, you just have to be yourself. You just have to continue to accept and be okay with whatever comes to be, because it's meant for you. But yeah, also remember, like, there really is that balance point, like, between this duality that we're always taught. I would advocate that you can actually choose to believe that things are 51% positive and 49% less than preferred. I mean, I shouldn't have even used positive, because when you use a word like that, it kind of like the flip side of it is using its polarized counterpart. And it's like, it can feel really good to do that, but it boxes you in to seeing something in one of two ways rather than a way that allows for both. Allows for both. Allow. All you need to do is allow and accept, and then from there, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier. I'm not saying it's easy. It's a lot easier than it would be if you were like overtly preferred, well, I guess overtly negative or positive. So I'm just, I'm struggling to accept some stuff, I guess. But that's okay. And it's time. All right. I love you guys. Take care.